Hey, yo, boss up, baby. Yeah, I'm back with a new look, man. Summertime low for the folks out here, gotta grow up sometime. Had to cut the dreads off. The locks are gone, but your boy still sexy out here, man. Still getting to the money and still putting y'all up on ways to get up out the 9 to 5 rat race. But of course, ain't nothing wrong with a 9 to 5. You got benefits, you got 401k, things of that nature. But if you hate your job, you hate your gig, and definitely if you're making under $20 an hour, you need to pay attention to what I'm putting down to you guys today. I got some information about how to get started with your box truck or cargo van. Of course, you can go out and rent cargo vans, rent box trucks. I know places that rent a cargo van for a little under 300 a week, unlimited miles. Once you go do that, then you can go ahead to these websites and get these contracts. So no long talk, no long intros. I'm actually going to talk about each company and show you how to log in and show you how to apply for these. Go ahead and drop a comment where you're watching this from. Your first time on this channel, welcome. Go ahead and drop a city or state where you're watching this from, and I can find courier jobs, courier companies, things of that nature in that area. And if you're watching this from the Credit K channel, you primarily, watch my content for credit stuff. Credit does apply. Business credit can get you cargo vans and box trucks, no money down, 0% interest. Well, not 0% interest, but no money out your pocket up front or no personal credit check all through your business. If you build up that business credit, it's not easy, it's not quick, it's just a process. You got to really be willing to put in the work. But first, you got to get the work. So let's find the work. Let's get in here. First, we got Courier Express. Here's Courier Express. Yes, Courier Express. Let's talk about it. Now, this company, primarily in the Southeast, but they hire frequently. They hire fast. They are not the most high-paying company, but like I said, they do hire. They're fast. They hire a lot of people. They have a lot of work, a lot of loads. Everybody hear me? How my sound and how's my volume? And I get some comments on how the volume is. Make sure I'm actually not just talking to myself for any reason. And if you need to book a consultation, you don't want to drop a comment, a question down below, you can go ahead and do that right there. So go ahead and hit that like button. On the way in, we got 10 people watching here. Here's Courier Express. We got Asheville, North Carolina, Atlanta, Georgia, Augusta, Birmingham. Like I said, primarily in the Southeast, Florida, Georgia, the Carolinas, Alabama. Let's see what they got on the national scale. And they got some long haul stuff, pharmaceuticals, things of that nature. So they could be coming to a city near you. So go ahead and fill out this national form. You can get started as a national driver if you don't see your city on there. But I got about 6 more companies, so stay tuned, stay locked in. Let's get into it. But the first one is Courier Express. And you go to opportunities, be an independent contract driver right up there at the top. Go ahead and enter your information in and start getting those contracts. Trust me. And they also have SUV. So if you don't have a cargo van or a box truck, this company does do a lot of stuff for SUVs, cargo minivans, even some sedans. You can haul some stuff in. So you got Knoxville, Pompano Beach, Florida. You see all the openings they have right now. On call here in Atlanta, if you're in the Atlanta area. We got anybody in Atlanta watching this? We got anybody in Atlanta? We got somebody checking in. Hey, my man, going to lift a lot of paper. It's very heavy. Yeah, my man, Sacha, you being a long time supporter. I appreciate you tapping into the channel. Yeah, we all, a lot of us know, a lot of us experienced guys know about Courier Express, but a lot of new people don't know. A lot of new people are interested in getting into this business. And yes, you will be moving paper, water, things of that nature. My man, K Jinx said you have tips on how to get a cargo van for cheap. Yeah, cargo vans are not cheap, so you won't be getting one for cheap. You don't want a cheap van. Trust me. You do not want a cheap van. That thing's gonna break down on you. You're gonna be wasting your money, wasting insurance, killing yourself trying to get it repaired. So don't be cheap. Don't go cheap route. If you don't have the money to finance a van, or at least spend about 10 grand on one, then you want to go ahead and rent you one on out, man. And I'm gonna do a video on how to get some. There's auction sites. You can go to some government auctions, but a lot of those vans are been burnt out, been used, got over 300,000 miles on them. Those vans that come from city employees and state things of that nature. You can get those from government auction sites, K Jinx. It is one affordable way, but like I said, those vans are so run down, so beat up, man. You don't even want to worth wasting your money bidding on those and winning that bid, and you might not even be able to drive it home. But that is an option for you to get affordable van. I appreciate the question, man. Keep the questions coming as we go through the top cargo van and box truck companies for you to apply for to get rolling. Next is US Pack. Go ahead and you can go to uspack.com. Go ahead and get signed up, US Pack. And then here's the website right here. You see US Pack Final Mile Logistics. And if you want to get some employment opportunities as well as driver opportunities, we're here to drive. We're not looking for a W-2 job. We're not trying to work in the office. Right now, we're trying to get out on the road and make our own money. So this is the perfect gig opportunity. It's another company that you can do with cars as well. So go ahead and if you don't have a van right now, you can do this with your vehicle. K Jinx, where you watching this from? What city and state are you watching this from? But US Pack has a lot of opportunities in the Connecticut area, Delaware area, Florida, Florida, deep up in Florida. They are deep off in Florida, North Carolina. I mean, they got opportunities everywhere, even West Virginia. Really don't get a lot of things for West Virginia, but you see all the states that they're in. I never see anything but Georgia. Maybe like 3 years ago, I've been searching for US Pack for a contract in my area. Only thing they got in Georgia is in Macon, doing some pharmaceuticals, weekday route, 1 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. Not bad. Not bad at all. Travel 394 miles. Jesus Christ. And of course, they never tell you how much they're gonna pay you on there. So you got to go in and negotiate your pay. This rule of thumb: always negotiate your pay. That's with a regular W-2 job. That's with any contract you go into. They say we got this set amount. Always try to push them for a quarter more, 50 cent more a mile, $1 more a day. They got the money out there to do it. So press them to try to get a little bit more money out of them, and just tell them know that you've experienced, you've been doing this for a long time. Even if you haven't, just tell them that you've been doing DoorDash, you've been driving people around to work, you've been taking your kids to Chick-fil-A shit. You know how to go and pick up stuff and deliver it. So yeah, never just settle for the first pay rate that they throw out there. Always negotiate. That's a problem with us, especially, people of color, black people and women. um, you know, we just kind of happy to get the job, happy to be in there, happy to have the opportunity, but you got to put yourself out there. That's what other groups go do. A lot of time they're paid more just because a lot of time they actually ask for the extra money. So don't be afraid to extra ask for the extra money out there. All right, let's get it back into it. Next company we got is Reliable Couriers. Reliable Couriers. Now, they're not only based out of Atlanta, they have a lot of locations: Arizona, Colorado, Massachusetts. You see all over North Carolina, all the way out to Oregon. So we got anybody in Oregon in here watching? Where you watching this from? Comment your city and state so I can find some stuff in your area. But here's Reliable Couriers. You want to get down, you pick what city you want, and then you come in here and you can apply. Here we go. Drivers want it. Come down here and apply. Opportunity, fill out this information. Don't forget you put your resume, a cover letter. Resume has never really got me a job. I did have to submit a resume for Lab Express, one of my first medical courier jobs I had back in 2021. Yeah, I've been doing this for a while. And yeah, it was needed, I guess, at the time. But I never had to ask for a resume for any other courier or driver positions. Next, Millhouse. Here's one that not a lot of people are talking about on YouTube or on TikTok. Millhouse is a great one where you can earn money while you drive. Like I said, cargo van drivers primarily, but they do offer some other routes for smaller vehicles. It's a pretty good company to work for. You see the areas they're in, hit there, apply now, drive for them, owner operators, put your information in, put your vehicle information in, and get to it. Appreciate you everybody coming in, hitting that like button, dropping a question or comment while you watching this. You got any credit questions, courier questions, crypto questions? You ready to talk about anything right now, but we going into the next company, On Track, aka Laser Ship. On Track bought out Laser Ship. So this is the new company, but they are a nationwide company. They got routes pretty much all over the country for vans, for SUVs, sedans as well. But primarily of their work is for cargo vans and box trucks. So if you got your own fleet, you can kind of put your own company together. This is one that allows you to subcontract out. So once you get the contract, you can easily subcontract out for other drivers. So don't be afraid to get on this one. Boss up, form your LLC, get your own equipment, get your own operating agreement, get your own, resume. Go ahead and start building a business out of this, not just working for yourself, not just being self-employed, but bossing up and getting some drivers when you can't drive. You can put somebody on the road and you can be doing some other things, making the money. Guess you got that van and you don't feel like going out there every day. Put somebody to work. They go to the warehouse, pick up the load, drop it off, and go home. Real simple and easy. All right, and then we got two more. We got two more companies. We're gonna talk about that's On Track, aka Laser Ship. And then we got courierboard.com, which is kind of like CB Driver. I think they're like partnered with CB Driver. But courierboard.com is a great resource. Great place to find vans, find insurance, find warehouses, find software if you need to run your own company and do background checks. Like so you can find drivers through here. So this is a whole resource, but they got, work all over the country. Let's see what's in Middletown. So they got some stuff in Middletown, Relay, Express, Courier. Yeah, most of these are in the Midwest and Ohio area. Yeah, I've researched a lot of these companies already. So you can find stuff in your area. Let me see if I can find something in Georgia. Georgia. There you go, Atlanta, ATL. And we got another question. We got another question. My man said, I have my LLC and I'm a certified HIPAA bloodborne pathogen. That's what that BBP stands for. I just need to find work. Now I'm an SUV in Illinois. All right. Shout out to you. You say you in Illinois? Let's see what's going on in Illinois. Relay Courier. I think that was the Midwest one. That's one. So go ahead and write this one down. Relay Express, follower of Christ. Yeah. Christ be thy name. Won't he do it? Yes, he will. All right. And let's see what Illinois. What's the city in Illinois? Chicago. You said Illinois, so I doubt you're close to Chicago. Usually, if you're close to a big city or in a big city, people say the big city. If they're not in the big city and they're in a little smaller town, they say the actual state. Is that true? Well, let's see what we got for Chicago. Chi-town. There go Chicago. What we got for Chicago? Yeah, oh, you in Chicago land. All right, all right. got a cease and desist order from a company based out of Chicago because I put them as a national company and they kept getting resumes and calls, but they were only hiring in Chicago area. And I think it was like Great American Curry. I can't remember the name of it. If I come across of it, it'll cross my mind. But here's a lot of stuff Follower of Christ in the Illinois, Chicagoland area, Air Wing Express, American Couriers. Go ahead and write this down. Take a screenshot, take a picture with your phone, take a mental snapshot. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on these. If you're all watching this live, you want me to find work and jobs in your area, go ahead. It's a good time to comment down below. But here it is right here, folks. Illinois had about what, 9 companies, 10 companies right here you to apply for. What type of vehicle you drive? You said you are in a SUV. So yeah, a lot of these should work for SUVs. Let's click on one. Let's click on quick delivery service. See what they talking about. 85 drivers on operation after hours dispatch. They don't say what exactly. Oh, cars, wagons, vans, SUVs. So they take everything. Okay, go ahead and hit them up. We got some contact information for them. Contact information. I don't see any contact information. Well, you can Google that company. Google the company. I'm sure it'll come up just like that. Boom. All right, we got Shannon Carlton. Go ahead and do this last company real quick. But the last company on my list that I wanted to talk about was dispatchit.com. It's another great website for box truck and cargo van drivers. Every once in a while, they may have some smaller load that you can do in the SUV. But this list today, these 2, 4, 6, 8 companies I talked about so far on this live are primarily for box trucks and cargo vans, sprinter vans, but some of them do hire smaller vehicles as well. Dispatch, you see some of their pros and cons, everything. You can deliver auto parts, deliver plumbing, HVAC, deliver all kind of stuff with them. And how we get started. Sign up to drive. Usually at the bottom is the best place to find a sign up to drive. And you see, here go. Okay, follower of Christ, they got a car. Something you can do in your SUV. They do want a $40 background check, which you usually get paid back double with your first load. So don't worry about that. You got to invest in yourself. You got to spend a little money to win. And then driver 70 years old or older would need a private DOT verification. That's crazy. You discriminate against 70 and higher. Hey, shout out to you following Christ. No, I bless you. God bless you more, man. God bless you more. All right. So, and also we got Shannon Charlton. What up from South Florida? A lot of great stuff in Florida. Let's see what we can find in Florida. South Florida. So I'll just say not Jacksonville. That's North Florida. We're gonna go Miami or Fort Lauderdale. I found Miami first. So go ahead and click on there. Scroll down. This is courierboard.com, Shannon Charlton. So go ahead and let's see what they got on here. See if they even got something worth looking for. But I appreciate you, follower Christ, for that super chat. And that's some real love. Blessing me with the $1.99. Go ahead and what I can get for $1.99. Cheeseburger. Yeah, man. Stuff out here I might need. I appreciate it. Every little bit counts and it helps grow the channel. Helps me pay these light bills, help me get the energy to find these jobs for you. Oh, a minute. Okay, there we go. Here we go. Miami, Shannon Charlton, Baron, Delivery on Demand, Fusion, OTD. Go ahead and take you a screenshot. These won't be on here for a long time. And looks like they service some airports. Pompano Beach, I think that's what that is. Miami, Fort Lauderdale. Let's see what comment talking about. Warehouse drivers, pack seaport, hours of operation. They don't really have any contact information on here. They do got reviews, pretty strong reviews, I guess. Nothing too recent. Uh-oh. Back out of that. All right. Uh-oh. That's not gonna help either. All right. So, but yeah, here the airports they serve. So I would just do your Googles just like that. Click on it, hit Google. Oh, not even showing you. And yeah, just right click it, go to Google it, drivers want it, and see what they're talking about on the driver's side. Everybody got their own branded t-shirt. Download the driver information packet. Y'all download the packet. All right. So what I would do, I would just probably call one of these numbers right here, say, hey, I speak with the person in charge of hiring. I'm sorry about that, Shannon. It's on the screen now. Um, Person in charge of hiring, the hiring manager, the person that hires the drivers. I have a SUV, da da da. I have a box truck, blah blah blah. I have this type of equipment. I have this type of years experience. Want to see if you guys are hiring any route drivers or on demand drivers. Go ahead and do that first. Say, hey, okay, great. You then they say, hey, you can go to our website, blah, blah, blah. Okay, great. Let me get your name. And yeah, as soon as I submit that, I'm going to give you a call back. Do you mind? So just kind of build a rapport, kind of get some names. The more you can call people names, the more you can build a rapport with the company, the more they will remember you. And when they see your name and paper come across their desk, they're gonna, pick up the phone for you first and give you those routes and give you those contracts. So that's what you want. You can't be afraid to pick up the phone and talk to people these days. Everything cannot be done online behind the computer screen. You got to get out there and get it. All right. So we got any more questions, concerns about box trucks, courier work, medical courier, auto parts courier, where to find a van, where to get a van, how to get credit, business credit to purchase your own van, how to build your personal credit up to get your own vehicle. You need trade lines to boost your credit scores. I'm about all that. I'm a businessman. I talk about all business, stocks, crypto, anything to make money. I'm about that on this channel. And we can talk about it at this time. I'm done with my presentation on the top companies to get a contract with your cargo van or box truck or sprinter van. Let's go back through them. Courier Express, US Pack, Reliable Couriers, Millhouse, On Track, courierboard.com, and dispatchit.com. All right. And if we don't have any more questions, I appreciate y'all hitting that like button on the way in and on the way out. There's some cool comments, some cool people in here, some new faces I never seen before. Shannon Charlton. And we got some regulars. I appreciate y'all always tapping in when I go live on this channel. Check out the replay if you're just not joining, and check out some of the videos I've dropped over the past 2 weeks. If you're watching this on the Credit K channel, I don't want to invite you to Boss Up with K. Follow that channel. Once you get your credit right, the Boss Up channel going to tell you how to get the money on. And then if you're on the Boss Up and you need, get your credit right, your money is good, you have stable income coming in. Now you want to get your credit back right, go ahead and hop over Credit K. And I talk about ways to get that credit on up through there. You did. Yeah, bye. All right. Any other questions, concerns? I appreciate the super chat, man. That's love. That's love. I feel like a real streamer getting super chat, and that's cool. And y'all appreciate the information I'm giving y'all. And I definitely appreciate y'all for spending time out y'all day just to listen, whether you're on the ride home, whether you cooking, doing whatever you're doing in the afternoon. And I'm about to relax and watch some TV, watch one of my favorite shows, Mob Land, one of my new favorite shows. But my day is done. You dig? All right. Let's go.